It is 5:30 in the morning. While the world sleeps in silence, a hidden danger lurks within the first few minutes of your awakening. The shock of a sudden wake-up call can trigger a silent crisis. For many middle-aged individuals, this moment becomes a fight for their very lives. Did you know that the first 30 minutes after opening your eyes is the most dangerous red zone for your heart and vascular health today? Statistics show a terrifying spike in cardiovascular events during the dawn hours. Many never make it out of bed because of one tiny, common mistake. I am here to decode the 30-minute secret. Understanding this window of time is the key to protecting your heart and your future longevity. Today, we reveal the morning mistakes that cause heart attacks and the precise routine to safely wake up your blood vessels every single day. As the sun rises, your body undergoes a massive internal shift. It prepares for the day by releasing a powerful surge of chemicals into the blood. This is the cortisol storm. While it is meant to wake you up, for those over 50, this hormone surge can be incredibly destructive and dangerous. When cortisol floods your system, your heart rate climbs, and your blood pressure begins to escalate, testing the limits of your aging vascular system. At age 50 plus, your blood vessels lose their youthful elasticity. They can no longer handle the sudden, violent changes in pressure and physical movement. Jumping out of bed immediately creates a massive mechanical stress. It is like forcing a high-pressure pump to work through old, brittle, and rusty pipes. This sudden movement can cause microscopic tears or even rupture plaque, leading to an immediate blockage that stops the heart in its tracks today. Did you know 70% of all heart attacks happen between 4 and 10 in the morning? This is the peak window for cardiovascular failure. While a young heart can bounce back, a middle-aged heart is vulnerable. The narrowed pathways create a bottleneck that can lead to a fatal event. The combination of the cortisol surge and sudden physical exertion is a recipe for disaster. We must respect the biological transition from sleep to wakefulness. During the night, your blood becomes more viscous due to dehydration. This thick blood is much harder for the heart to move in the morning. Your body is sounding an alarm that many people choose to ignore. This negligence often leads to irreversible damage to the delicate heart muscle. To survive this period, we must learn the art of the slow start. Your vessels need time to dilate and adapt to the day's demands. By following a simple routine, you can neutralize the cortisol storm and ensure your blood flows smoothly as you begin your daily morning activities. Meet Mr. Harold. At 60, he believed he was in peak health, often bragging about his energy and his ability to work long, hard hours. One morning, a sharp phone call broke his sleep. Startled and wanting to answer quickly, Harold made a choice that would change his life forever. He bolted upright instantly. In that split second, his blood pressure rocketed to 200. His heart was forced into an emergency overdrive state. Worse yet, Harold suffered from cervical misalignment. His neck posture during the night had already restricted the vital flow of blood to his brain. Years of undiagnosed sleep apnea meant his body was already starving for oxygen. His system was a ticking time bomb waiting for a single trigger. As he answered the phone, a crushing pain bloomed in his chest. His nervous system, paralyzed by the sudden movement, failed to signal the danger. He tried to stand, but his legs felt like lead. The blood was no longer reaching his extremities as his heart struggled to keep up. The phone slipped from his numb fingers. Harold was experiencing a full-scale heart attack, triggered entirely by the violence of his sudden morning awakening. He fell to the floor, alone and unable to call for help. This tragic scene is played out in thousands of homes every single year. Mr. Harold's story is a warning. He ignored the most basic rule of morning survival: never leave your bed in less than 3 seconds. That 3-second rule could have saved him. It is the difference between a normal day and a life-ending medical emergency for the middle-aged. Do not rush your heart. It has been working for you for decades, and in the morning it needs your patience and your care. We must look deeper into why this physical compression happens and how your posture during sleep contributes to this morning vascular danger. Your vascular system is like a complex highway. When you sleep in a bad position, you are essentially creating roadblocks on that highway. These nodes of congestion become critical in the morning. When you stretch or move abruptly, you force the heart to clear these blockages instantly. Look at the difference. Youthful vessels are like rubber bands, but middle-aged vessels are like dry, brittle glass that can shatter under sudden high pressure. Most people over 50 have some level of plaque buildup. This narrows the path, making every heartbeat in the morning a high-stakes mechanical event. The sudden surge of blood can actually tear a piece of plaque away. This creates an instant clot that can block an artery in seconds. The carotid artery is your brain's lifeline. If it is pinched by your posture and then stressed by movement, a stroke becomes highly likely. In the morning, the pressure on your heart is tripled. It is fighting gravity, fighting thick blood, and fighting the massive surge of cortisol. Every beat is a struggle. Without a proper warm-up, you are essentially launching a direct attack on your own circulatory system every single day. If you do not want your vessels to burst, you must stop the habit of aggressive morning movement. Your life truly depends on this change. Even a simple, vigorous stretch can be too much if done too quickly. We must rethink how we wake our bodies from their slumber. Timing is everything. By slowing down for just a few minutes, you give your body the chance to stabilize its internal environment safely. Now let us move from the danger to the solution. There is a way to wake up that actually strengthens your heart instead of harming it. Let us explore the life-saving protocol used by those who age gracefully and maintain a healthy, vibrant heart throughout their golden years. Meet Eleanor. At 65, she understands the Matma 30-foot. She knows that her morning ritual is her best defense against heart disease. Instead of rushing, she lies still for 5 minutes. This allows her nervous system to gently shift from rest to an active, waking state. She starts with static awakening. By gently moving her wrists, she signals to her heart that it is time to slowly increase the blood flow. She then moves her ankles. This simple action helps to pump blood back up toward the heart, preventing pooling and reducing the work the heart must do. Her internal systems are waking up in harmony. There is no shock, no storm, just a gradual and safe transition into the day's activity. She sits up slowly, taking 2 full minutes to let her body adjust to the vertical position. This prevents the dizziness that often leads to falls. This pause is vital. It allows the baroreceptors in her neck to calibrate her blood pressure to the new posture, keeping everything in perfect balance. Next comes the liquid gold. Eleanor drinks a glass of warm water. This is the single most important step for her morning blood health. The water immediately begins to thin her blood. After a night of dehydration, this hydration hacks her circulation, making the blood flow like smooth silk. Warm water is the key. It dilates the vessels and jumpstarts the digestive system, further reducing the overall internal stress on her cardiovascular network. She finishes with light stretches to release any neck tension from the night. Her airways are open and her oxygen levels are now at their peak. Compare the two. While Harold's morning was a violent assault on his heart, Eleanor's routine is a gentle embrace that ensures her safety and longevity. This protocol also manages the cortisol storm. Deep, rhythmic breathing sends a signal to the brain that the danger has passed and all is well. By the time Eleanor leaves her room, her cells are revitalized. She is not just awake, she is physiologically prepared to thrive throughout the day. She has turned the most dangerous 30 minutes of the day into her most powerful health ritual. You can easily do the same for yourself. Protecting your heart doesn't require expensive medicine. It requires a change in habits and a commitment to your own physical well-being every morning. Your vascular network can stay healthy for 100 years if you treat it with the respect it deserves during its most vulnerable morning moments. I promise you, if you apply this 30-minute code every day, you will not only protect your heart, but you will feel significantly younger. The difference is visible. You will wake up with more clarity, more energy, and a profound sense of calm that lasts all day long. This is the secret to waking up 10 years younger. It is the gift of life you give to yourself every single morning you wake. How do you wake up? If you are ready to commit to protecting your heart, type 1 in the comments to join our health community. I am your health expert, and I am here to guide you. Remember, your heart is in your hands from the moment you open your eyes. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in our next video for more life-changing health secrets and advice.